Hi heathens! So today's video, as you can tell from the title, is going to be an Apocalyptic Beauty Look of the Month bag. And so I have it right here, and we're gonna get into it. So for those of you who do not know, Apocalyptic Beauty is an indie, like, small brand, and if I can get into it, they obviously have a monthly subscription that you can purchase where it gives you like some of the new items or like themes them. Most of the time it's like loose eyeshadows, or sometimes they can be used as lip toppers. You can get little lipsticks, that kind of stuff. I think it's really fun, and typically, pull that out, make sure there's nothing left in the mailer. Typically it comes with a little candy, which always excites me. But without further ado, this month's theme is Multiverse. Try to cover the items on here so that we can go through it as we go through it. And let's see. We've got our little card in here that has like the website and Instagram. And then our little goodies, we have 3 little lifesavers. Oop. Oh, I only grabbed 2. 3 little lifesavers. They're all purple, which I believe is grape. I don't think that they have like a blackberry lifesaver, and that's typically the only other thing that might be purple. So anyway, then we have our little bag of goodies. So this bag has like rainbow, kind of like, I don't know, it looks like branches or roots, but it catches different colors in the light. Not quite hollow, because like even from a distance, like you can see the colors. They just show up more in direct light, whereas like if you're looking at it in indirect light, it does look a little bit just darker. I think the little bag is gorgeous. That's my favorite bag so far. Okay, I'm just gonna reach in and grab an item. So the first thing is Theoretical Physics, which it says is lip safe. So on the front or top, we have our multiverse symbol, and then it shows that it is lip safe. So it says Theoretical Physics is an eggplant violet with a green shift. So I love me a good iridescent or duochrome, so I'm very excited about this, and it's lip safe. Listen. Ooh, this one is filled. So usually these, if you can kind of see, don't come with sifters over the top. So I do have to be very, very careful, like setting this down. We're gonna swatch that here. Ooh, that's really, really pretty. I have no idea how good or bad that shift will pick up. Hello. We're not focusing very well. Okay, let me readjust you a little. Okay, let's try it now. Anyway, very, very, very pretty. Very excited about that. I think that one would go really good over like a really deep base. I think what I'm going to need to do is invest in like a deep eye primer, because I feel like that would look really good over that. Okay, next thing I'm grabbing is Everything Bagel, which is also lip safe. So, and it says Everything Bagel is black with everything sparkle. I'm so excited about this whole collection so far. It's only 2 shades out of the 4, but oh my god. Am I even going to be able to get into this one? Maybe. Hold on, can you kind of see it through the side? I don't know. It does not want to focus. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this open. And there's only so many ways that I can hold it because I can't turn it upside down. Ooh, there we go. Woo! I wish so bad that I could just like show this to you without it going everywhere. Oh my God. On my finger, it looks like, follow along with me. When you're walking down the road and the sun hits the road just right and you see all those sparkles, that's what this is reminding me of. So pretty. Listen. These are just... These shades are doing something for me, guys. Like... I've gotten some gorgeous shades from Apocalyptic Beauty in the past, but so far, these are taking the cake. I'm gonna leave the big one for last. Next we have Alternate Timeline, which is also lip safe. It looks like it's gonna be just a green. It says it is a yellow-green Cosmos glow. My brain keeps wanting to try to say cosmic, because I know the word cosmos, but I've never, like, seen it written like that with other words before and after. Anyway, again, it's going to be almost impossible to show you in the thing, so we're going to take a little bit on my finger, try to put it down so it doesn't spill, and swatch it. Okay, so that one is definitely going to need a primer. It's a little bit lighter just as a whole because it is like a yellow green, but still very pretty. And I feel like on top of another shade especially, that would really pop. And I love yellows and greens. Okay. And then last but not least, I'm very excited because definitely just went to the Wizard of Oz for a moment. This one is a little bigger, so I think it's supposed to be a highlighter. And it is Mirror Universe. It is a highlighter. It is not lip safe, but it says it is a silvery white highlight. So you can see the size difference here. So that's why I figured that was going to be a highlighter, because I could tell in the bag that it wasn't like red or pink. So I assumed, probably shouldn't assume, but I assumed that it was not going to be a blush, because like I've also gotten this from Apocalyptic Beauty, which is a highlighter, and then this one, which is a blush, but it has like a pinky shift. So I assumed this one was going to be a highlighter, and I love silvery highlights, and I'm not wearing highlighter today, so I get to put this on and you get to see just it. All right, let's try to get that down the side a little and take my pinky so that we can swatch it for you. Ooh, yeah, that's definitely a silver highlighter. Can you see it right there beside the green? Maybe. I gotta work on getting a better camera, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, let me use that first, actually, before I fully close it up. Okay, so this is no highlighter, and then we're gonna add highlighter. So I'm just gonna take, if I can find kind of a small fluffy brush, this will do. This is the Complex Culture, oh yeah, all over highlighter brush. And I'm just going to tap into this, try to tap off some of the excess, because I don't want to just like plop loose powder on my face. Oh my goodness. I used way too much. I definitely just turned into the Tin Man, because you can fully see this from the front. Let me try to take a little bit less. I have the smallest amount on my brush. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a little dab of that'll do ya. It did kind of, okay, there we go. Using my finger, I was able to blend it out a little further, so I'm going to take the tiniest bit on my finger and try to blend it out. Okay, so doing that, let me close this before I try to get up close, because otherwise it's going to go everywhere. Using my finger and blending it out just a little bit, I was able to avoid full frontal Tin Man. My fingers are all shimmery now. But like this side, we have like full-blown Tin Man. It's gorgeous, but this side is a little softer. You still definitely get that bounce of light, but I'm not gray. You know what I mean? That one's one I'm going to have to be careful with, because I definitely tend to go heavy-handed with highlighters, and like from the side, that's perfection. I'm just saying, I love me a silvery, shiny highlighter. I just don't want to be gray from the front, and that's gray, which is my fault. My fault, not the shadows or highlighters. Okay, speaking of shadows though, I really, really, really want to use both the first shade, that duochrome, and the green. I'm going to save the black sparkly shade because I feel like it does a little more on its own, whereas the other two I want to put down a base for. So what I'm actually going to be doing is taking this very like middle of the road for me shade from Pinky Rose. This is the Hip Hop. I believe it was a collection. I don't know if they had separate names or if this one is Hip Hop. But it's like a My Shade Nude, just a little shadow stick. So I'm going to take this on, making sure my eyelids are pretty dry, on both eyes, and that's what I'm going to use to build my base for applying these, because it gives them something to stick to, and hopefully will make the colors really pop, because I really want you to be able to get a sense of that. I can't stop staring at my gray face. I want you to get a sense of that duochrome, because it's just gorgeous, and the camera really was not doing it justice, at least from what I could see. Now, sometimes I say that, and then I go to rewatch it back, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's actually not that bad. Because what I see and what you see don't always turn out the same. But, yeah. Because, from what I can tell, you're not getting the full grasp of that color, and I really want to give this green a good run for its money. This is what we're doing. I'm trying to find... Yeah, let's use this one. I'm gonna try to see if it's clean. How often do y'all wash your brushes, realistically? Like, not how often are you supposed to. How often do you? Because I do not as often as I'm supposed to. And I'm just going to admit that right here now. Okay, so I am going to go in first with that Theoretical Physics shade, which is the duochrome. And I'm going to take this very small brush, because I feel like since this one is duochrome, it's going to need to be packed versus blended. Whereas I feel like that green shade, I can kind of blend as I apply it. So I'm going to go into this first eye and start patting. Oh yeah, that's so lovely. This gives me like ethereal vibes meets like Jurassic Park or something. I don't know. Do I have? Okay, I'm going to use the, nope, that's not what I want. I thought I grabbed the fixing spray. I'm going to use that I Heart Revolution fixing spray that I'm always using on this second grab to see if we can intensify this a little more. And then I'm going to lean forward and try not to knock this literally everywhere. Because if that thing falls, it's going all over my floor. Can you see? I'm trying to blend out the top a little bit here, don't mind me. But can you see that shift at all? Oh, so pretty. Okay, let's put that one away. And what I'm gonna do is take, because that brush was a little bit like tighter, I'm gonna take a brush that looks clean and just kind of blend across the top so that that line isn't quite as harsh. And then I'm gonna take a slightly fluffier but mostly flat brush into that green shade, alternate timeline. I'm getting hungry, guys. And I'm going to tap that on, tap off the excess. And I'm going to take this one a little higher. That's lovely, because I do plan on blending it. And then I am going to go in with a little bit on the brush with some setting spray. Tell me that's not like an amazing, like, I don't want to call it neon green, because it's not quite neon, but it's definitely a bright green, you know? Ooh, I just knocked some of the powder onto my desk from the brush. I love this so much. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, where's the lid? Ooh, that could have been dangerous. Can you imagine if I just forgot to put the lid on it? Okay, well, I am excited. This has definitely been my favorite bag so far. Let me know your thoughts down below. I will list a link to the website down below in case you're interested in also signing up. And yeah, thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe to see more of my content. All of that helps. Commenting below helps. It really helps me determine what y'all like, and it gains a little more attention for my channel. But otherwise, there's a fly. I will see you guys next time. Rude. And that's it. Bye.